MikiSunshine Creates, and I'm Miki. Welcome to my channel. I have a little video here for you to see. I hope you enjoy it. It was fun for me to make, and hopefully it'll be interesting for you too. If you're new to the channel and you do enjoy yourself, please subscribe and hit that bell so you're always notified when I upload a new video or go live. And I go live every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We have a lot of fun. So I hope you'll join us. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. In the meantime, let's go watch this video. Okay, let's start with the first one. Please excuse my camera arm here, but I want you to have a very good look, close look at the beads that I have. Wrong one. I'm going to start from the back. On the left, this is assorted glass beads. These are little tiny little glass beads. I know it's hard to see them through. Get out! Through the plastic, but I really don't want to take these little ones out. As you can see, they're all different colors. I separated what I could. These are definitely stone. This is jasper right here. You can tell jasper by the brown, the tan and the brown, and the black mixed in. This is probably picture jasper, small one. Here is some turquoise. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, these are really tiny. This is not glass. This is, I don't know what this is. It looks like a marble, but if you can see, you've got the, I wish I had something on my, I can hold on my, let's see if this will work. Yeah, that's better. You can see that if ever you see occlusions in a bead, odds are it is not glass, because it's very hard to get these, little marbling and occlusions in into glass if you're blowing it or working with it. This one, you see, it's mostly clear. I mean, mostly solid. This I would assume is glass. This, again, I don't know, glass and stone beads. Oh, that's definitely a picture jasper. It's a dark one. Yeah, it depends. You get the color of the stone and the pattern depending upon where you cut. If you cut into one tiny corner, it's going to be dark. Over here it may be light. Over here there may be no striations or occlusions. Over here there may be a lot. Whenever I don't know if picture jasper, Picasso jasper, or autumn jasper are all the same, if jasper is all the same, or if it depends upon what part of the stone they cut. I'm not a gemologist. I just go by what's pretty. So I thought these were pretty, and I wanted to do something with them. I did. That's why there's so few left. But, these are 3 cents a piece, because I bought them in a strand. I didn't pay much. What I was doing is I was taking the cost of the strand and dividing it by the drills, the beads. Does that make sense? The cost and the number of beads, and finding out what each bead cost me. So I'm going to just add a penny. So these are 38 cents. And these were, whoa. Now this is mixed stones. They could be synthetic. A lot of them are synthetic. This is probably synthetic turquoise or synthetic quartz, synthetic something else, but I like heart shapes. I like heart shapes. Aren't they pretty? The bigger ones I'm going to show you down here off the back. Just, yeah. This is going to be, oh, I forgot to look these two up. Are these gorgeous? Let's see if we can get in any closer. Nope. Hang on. Whee! See, there's a reflection. There we go. See, stones like this, to me, have character. And I love anything with character. This is definitely a picture jasper, no question. This, I don't know what this is, so hang on a sec. I'm going to look. As I said, this one is picture jasper, which we knew that. This, I'm going to assume, is a dyed turquoise. They take turquoise, regular turquoise, which can be many different blues, and they want to make it this bluer blue, which is actually known as Sleeping Beauty blue, and it's much more expensive. I don't think this was one of the expensive ones. I think this is turquoise that's been dyed, so it gets a little bit more color. So I'm not gonna lie to you. If I don't know what it is, it's not real. I guess I don't know if it's not real. It's not. A lot of the turquoise you'll find, and you won't be able to tell the difference, is dyed turquoise. It's real turquoise, but it's dyed. It's not the natural color. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have here, a whole bunch. I bought these for the shapes, not necessarily the stones. But it looks like we have some jasper, some turquoise, some sodalite, some quartz. We have a lot of different, looks like a little bit of jade. We have a mixture. These are by far not top of the line beads. They're not. I have some, but I didn't buy top of the line for small beads. I would buy for bigger. This is China chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is a really pretty bead. This would make a beautiful pair of earrings. They're not that heavy either. Look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see that? Let's see how it is on the black. I can't get any closer, or maybe I can. But see, this light is too bright, and it's not bright enough. I need to bring this up to you so you can get, this is the true picture, so that the color isn't washed out. This is the true color. Oh, chrysocolla. And it's from China. Yes, they quarry stones in China too. I guess they quarry stones everywhere. And this one is, I wrote this down. Well, no, I didn't. These are briolets. That's the shape. I don't know what stone they are, to tell the truth. But they are beautiful. Oh, there we go. They are pretty. And some of you mentioned that these would make great, some of these would make great cover minders. No, I'm not going to go through that. But if you want to buy some and make your own cover minders, and you know cover minders will sell a lot more than what you pay for these, by all means. Now this is the lovely part. I love this. This is amethyst. Well, again, I gotta. Nope, made a mistake. It is watermelon tourmaline. In the green, very pretty. Yes, they have green amethyst, blue amethyst. This peridot, as it looks like an exact match. It could be a gem. It could be. I don't know. They're not even. You know, they're not made perfect. So I'm not thinking they're glass, but you never know. You never know. I'm being honest here. I have no idea. Make me an offer for the strand. I'll give you an idea of how much. Email me if you're interested in any of this. Email me what you want, how many you want, depending on how much I have. These will be sold by the strand. Whatever's stranded will be sold by the strand. The rest will be sold by the bead. And what was I saying? Are we having fun yet? I am. Somewhere. I lost it. Hello, people. Welcome to my world. I have no idea. I was going to say something, and now I can't remember because I have fibromyalgia and fibrofog and brain damage and really short-term memory loss. You should. Oh no, nothing left. Oh, nothing left. Just needed a little. If you come to my lives, it's the same thing. I get tongue-tied a lot. This, and again, I'm not going to take them out because they're so tiny. This is lapis lazuli. I love lapis. It is a beautiful, beautiful blue color. And when you get the slightly lighter lapis, it's called denim lapis because it looks like denim. But these are much darker. All right, I'll take a few out. You made me. I hope you guys are enjoying this because yeah, this is the color. They're a little darker than they are looking through. But aren't they pretty? They're tiny little stars. I don't know how big they are, but they can't be more than what? 4 millimeters? 3? Maybe? I don't know. I can always measure them. But I do have more stars. No, I have hearts. I have mother of pearl hearts. Oh, that's easy to see. These are lavender. Isn't that pretty? And I have these, again, these could be jasper or glass. I don't know. Little hearts. And this is, I hope I can pronounce it, Labradorite. Labradorite. It's a beautiful pale gray. With stripes and occlusions in it. Isn't that beautiful? And they're so pretty. And these are drilled right through the heart. So you can have a line of hearts in your bracelet or whatever you're making, or your earrings hanging, the hearts hanging down. You can do a lot. You can do a lot with this stuff. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to do is sit and make jewelry. Man, these are bringing back memories. These are bringing back some real memories. We used to have a little group. Remember when Yahoo had group lists? We had a beading and wire wrapping and jewelry making groups, and a lot of us, we with Fire Mountain Gems, you have to have a tax ID because they don't sell to consumers; they're wholesale. I think. And the thing is, the more you buy, the lower the price. So we would group together and make a spreadsheet of who wants what, and I want this, and they want the same thing. And so we get a quantity. We'll buy 200 or we'll buy 500. And, all of us would, whoever does the buying gets it, splits it up, and ships it out to everybody else. So I used to keep the spreadsheets and keep track of everybody, but they were ordered by somebody else who would then package everything up. And of course, the people, I got charged for shipping, and the price, but we got a lower price, even with the individual shipping. Back then, it was easy. You put it in an envelope, it goes. But yeah, it was a lot easier then. Okay, here we have snow quartz. Oh, I love snow quartz. It's so pretty. It's hard to tell that it is snow quartz. Again, like I said, I need the light, but the light kind of brightens it out. Let me see if I can put a few up here and you can see what I mean when I say it's snow quartz. If you look closely, I don't know if you can see, there are little white speckles inside. So it's known as either ice quartz or snow quartz. Little tiny pure white speckles. And the rest of it is an off-white, just a slightly off-white. But yeah, this was written down back then, so I know it's the truth because I didn't look this up. It was already written on there. Don't ask me why I didn't write everything up. I do have a program that lists every bit of my inventory and what I paid for it and what it's worth today, just what I paid for it and everything, and pictures. Unfortunately, the program doesn't work with my current operating system, so I have to see if I can figure out how to get this computer to run Monterey and an older Mac OS side by side, in a boot window or something. I can't partition, but maybe with Parallels or whatever that other program is called, might be able to do that. This is howlite, and howlite is usually dyed because I think it's usually white. I don't think it actually comes in red, if I remember correctly. But look at that. I have to admit, these are pretty. Now, the thing is, each of these gems have a meaning. And if you want to know the meaning, look it up. It's taken me long enough to find out what each of these are. And I've got storage containers and storage containers. My favorite, Mother of Pearl. Mommy of Pearl. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I love Mother of Pearl. She's a beauty. All right, let's put these back. Ask one on the top row. More stars. We have pink magnesite. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's it. You can see those clearly. At least I can in my camera. Well, sorry I'm moving around too much. There we go. Looks like there's a white halite got in there. Not halite. What did I say it was? Magnesite. Ain't that pretty? I love that. I don't know who names these things. I really don't. This is, I love this one, moss agate. Now, agate, most people think of agate as a pink color. It's not. Look at this. This is moss agate. It looks like moss on, it's beautiful. This is a pretty green, and I have a lot of these. You can tell the ones I have a little of, I used a lot of. The ones I have a lot of, I didn't use that much. Not yet. This is rose quartz. Rose quartz is rose. It's a very, very pale pink. Rose is very translucent, so you can even see the drill hole that's drilled through it. So yeah, this is pretty. The bigger ones are going to hold out more. It'd be easy. Blue Sky Jasper. This is a 10 by 8 millimeter bead, cut bead. It's been cut and polished. Look at that. Blue Sky Jasper. Can you see why I was in love? Man, these are bringing back memories. I miss those days. The thing is, all I wanted to do was sit and make jewelry. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to take photos. I didn't want to have to mark it, which is the hardest part. I really didn't. I didn't want to do that. Here's a gold coral bead. That's interesting, isn't it? You can see the rough outside of coral. How natural it is. Let me take one out for a couple or a few. Aren't they pretty? And of course, yes, these are drilled this way, lengthwise. How the devil they do that, I don't know. It's probably done by machine. I don't know. Maybe that's why they can get it down to 5 cents a bead. This is the denim lapis I was telling you about. Now these are a little more expensive because they're shaped. This one was 66. I'm probably going to charge 70 cents a bead, but you don't need that many. It's a bear. It's a denim. I love this denim lapis Zuni bear. Oh, isn't that adorable? I'm sorry, that's so cute. I get overwhelmed when I see things that are cute. I do the same thing when I see diamond paintings. Can't help it. So, yeah, I'm a riot. Where did this come from? Oh, the gold coral. Okay. Next box. On this side, let's take them all out. This is red banded jasper. Oh my. And we call this freeform. It's 25 by 8 by 6, approximately. But, here, again, let's put a bunch up here and take a look. These are freeform. In other words, this is a natural cut. You know, it's cut on one side and a little bit cut off here, a little bit cut off at the bottom, maybe at the top, but the sides, this side is uncut. This one, the top here, is uncut. God, I can make a freeform cabochon out of that one, even if it does have a hole. I mean, they're odd shapes, and I love this. Oh, I'm sorry. I I stopped looking at my hand and looking at the camera. But yeah, these are odd shapes. This one I can make a freeform cabochon out of, because it's, oh, forget that one. It doesn't want to show, because it's flat on the back. When you get the flat, you can do it. But these are all drilled off center, so that if you, they're mostly better, the best for a necklace or an earring, because they hang down, because they're offset. Cut, hold, drilled. Okay, I'm, never mind. Let's put these away and go on to the next. If I'm going to try and leave an index below where each row starts, so that way you can quickly skip and if you know something. This is matte carnelian, and it's also an freeform nugget and an offset cut. So these will also hang down. There's this one. Where's the hole in this one? Oh, wow. The hole in this one goes this way, but it starts in the middle and then goes at an angle. I don't even think it goes all the way through. Can you see that? Come on, focus. Do you see that? It's weird. And this, why they put the hole at the weakest point, I don't know. I mean, granted, you want it to hold down. See, now this is not bad because it's a thick one. So the offset is, again, it's gonna let it hang down long rather than even for a bracelet. Bracelets are hard. Here's another offset one. But this is matte carnelian. It's matte because it's, well, actually it's polished carnelian. It's a carnelian. That's good enough. God, I love this red banded jasper. See, I got crazy over beads, but then when I started learning how to do bezels and things, I went absolutely bonkers over cabachons. Those are coming. More mother of pearl, different shape. This is a different shape. Let's take a look at it. Again, these are mother of pearl, but they are dyed. You know, you want different colors from mother of pearl, you have to dye it. But look at the colors they dye it. Isn't that pretty? And such different shape. I don't know how I wish I knew how did they do that? And where's the bag? Where did I just put the bag? Oh, I'm sorry. I had it off to the side and upside down. I love mother of pearl. These are only a penny each. They were mother of pearl is not expensive. More mother of pearl. This time brown. Well, it says assorted colors. I think they're 8mm. Look at that. I don't see how that's assorted colors. It looks brown to me. Does that look brown to you? That looks brown to me. Oh, actually, on the camera, they look a little gray, but they are definitely brown. No question. No question. Now, can I get them back in without getting them all over the place? No. Hey, I never said I was perfect. How did this get so dirty? I had it. What's going on? I didn't do anything. Where'd this stuff come from? This is my roommate's t-shirt. Oh, well, here just went the camera remote. All right. I found some more. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where did the brown and right there. Yeah. I'm not very good at this because it's just totally unrehearsed. I'm just going through my, as I would if you were here and my friend and we were hanging out and I was showing you this stuff. So I'm showing, oh, I like this. It took me a while to find it because I hadn't written it down. I hadn't written it down. This is kyanite. It took me a lot to find it. I found Mountain, I went to Google, I went to some gem places, but the way the blue and the white is almost a mother of pearl, and yet in other places it's matte. I had no idea what these were, but I've found out they are. I mean, look at that. Isn't that pretty? They are kyanite. Very odd shape, but they're all basically the same shape. So these are probably what you would call designer formed. Because they're freeform. You take freeform nuggets. You take nuggets, but you still have to cut them and give them a little bit of shape. You can't just leave them there and say, okay, that's it. Let's just drill a hole. You want to be conscious of where the holes go and how it's going to look when they're strung together. So again, I'm not a gemologist. I'm not the person who makes the beads. I just buy the pretty ones. Let me wait. Yes, I bought the pretty ones. I don't buy them anymore. Nope, no more beads. Oh gosh. Oh, this brown mother of pearl is going to be the death of me. I thought I closed that. And I thought I put it away. Huh. Okay. So this kyanite, we'll go back, and I have, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put an index in because I have on the right here, the one that got away, on the right here of my case, I have 1, 2, 3 bins of different shapes, different colors, cat's eye. Again, I do believe these are beaded. Not beaded, these are dyed. But, oh my God. 6mm. Blue cat's eye. It's hard to see them. I'm going to have to put it in the palm of my hand. There you go. Can you see the cat's eye? Similar to tiger eye, only it's not, brown and gold. Isn't that pretty? So I have this in this beautiful blue. Woo! These are 3 cents a piece. I will be charging 4. Uh-oh. These are all different shapes, too. Here's some green. It looks like a mixture of... this looks like 8mm. And a couple of small ones. And this cat's eye. Oh! I love these little barrel shapes. And you can see the cat's eye swirling through it. I love this. This is fun. This is red. Oh, these are tiny. This is 4mm. These are tiny ones. Called cat's eye red or ORG. What's that mean? Organic? Original? Maybe this one isn't dyed. Oh, it's definitely not that red. It's closer to an orangey red. Let me see something. If I turn this camera off, will I get a better, clear, more distinct color? No. This is like a translucent red. What shows on the camera is bright red. It's not. I don't know why some colors show up well, some don't. But this is like an amber red. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's an amber red. Oh well. Pretty though. These are 2 cents because they're tiny. This is, if I believe, are these the same size? 6 millimeter? No, this is 6 millimeter. This is probably 8 millimeter. Cat's eye. Look at that. This one, the cat's eye shows strong. And they have to pick up the bead. You know, cut the bead out in such a way that you get the cat's eye all around. Not easy, I understand. That's why some of them don't seem to have it. I guess they do the best they can. Same with tiger's eye. I mean, it's weird the way that color goes. I think it's a solid color that goes right through the stone. So they cut the beads with the with the white in the middle, so that you get that look, that cat's eye look. These are darker green. I'll say probably 8 millimeter. But look at that color. I love that cat's eye. Yeah, that cat's eye. So it goes all the way around. So it has to be a slice that goes through the middle of the stone, and then they cut around the stone that way. And last but not least, what is this? Another red cat's eye? Oh, these are 6 millimeter. They're bigger than these. But you see, they show the same red. They're not. This is an amber red. It's closer to amber than it is to red. Uh-oh. Did I miss one? No. Okay, let's put these back. Man, I like this stuff. And let's go on to the next size. These should have probably been together, but I don't have enough room. We have pink. And this is another 8 millimeter. Oh gosh, I love pink. This is, and again, this is a true pink. The camera shows the pink. I don't know why it wouldn't show the red. And the blue, again, this is an 8 millimeter. Oh gosh, I love the cat's eye. Cool. Here's a mossy green. A yellow green. A couple of different sizes. Looks like a 6 millimeter and an 8 millimeter. And this is not cat's eye. And you can see I started. I can't open it. It's too small. That'll teach me. I used to have nails. I used to go and get acrylic nails every 2 weeks. I get my fills. And they were long, and I was typing at the time. That's a tiger eye. See that? That's a tiger eye. Because the dark brown and you can't see completely through it. And you can see I started to wire it. And then I took it apart. There's another one I wired. And there's a few I didn't. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, this is tiger's eye. Definitely. Okay. enough with the tiger's eye already. Jeez. I know. If I'm boring you, just feel free to skip. Speed me up. Or skip over until you see something you like. And the last cat's eye is another smaller pink. This is a 6mm. I'm learning the sizes. This is a 6mm, and where is it? This was an 8mm. This is more purple. This is more pink. This is more purple. Pretty though. Here's another pink in a different shape. Yeah. And this is more, nope, yeah. Is this tiger's eye or cat's eye? This is cat's eye. Because the band practically goes through the whole thing. You see that band? And it's not reflecting. The others were reflecting. The tiger's eye, the band that goes through it is gold. It reflects. It's almost like a mother of pearl. And look at these teeny tiny ones. There's got to be 3mm. Or maybe 4. Little tiny blue ones. Pardon my nails, like I said. I haven't done them in a while. And ever since the last time I put on fake nails, the glue did something to my nail. And my nails are not growing out the way they should. Okay. And I'm back. And my camera is nice and, as you can see, it's down low. My light is on over there. The overhead is on. I don't have really good lighting. I'm sorry. That is the way it is. All right, we've seen the mother of pearl, which was on the right side here. Let's take the second row and go along. Oh, in love. I'm in love. This is Autumn Jasper. And it's Autumn Jasper, and you'll see why, because of the color. What is this doing in here? You don't belong there. Look at that. That looks like autumn, doesn't it? You know, again, when you're going this small, not all of them are going to have all the colors. But those that do, wow. Wow. And these are going to be seen this way when you string them, because they're holed through the middle. Isn't that? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, yes. All right. I gotta do a few at a time because for some reason I stupidly used tiny bags and I just lost one. I have no idea where it is. It matches my rug, which is a brown, and this is dark. So, but it looks very mossy to me. You know, looks like moss. I don't know, and these are 14 cents each. These are 8mm. They call them rondelles because of the shape. This is a stone. I don't know which one it is. It might be a snow agate. No, it's not a snow agate. It's too yellowish. Agate, the snow agate is white with white. This is like cream and cream. Interesting. Oh, I have to look that up. It's just the one, though. Okay, we have Picture Jasper, irregular. Don't ask me what that means, but these are 7 by 5mm. And these were going for 2 cents a piece. Oh, look at that. This is why they call it Picture Jasper, because it creates a little picture with when the veins, the dark veins go through it. Most of the time, they look like trees on bigger pieces. But I think irregular means that these are not cut irregularly. You know, they're in the same shape, but they vary in the cut. You know, they're not perfect. They're not machine matched. Yeah, they're irregularly cut. Maybe that's what they mean by irregular. Makes sense to me. Oh, I just dropped another one. Damn. Okay, let's take the t-shirt I'm using and pull it up here and use it as an apron, a catch. Oh, catch all. And this one is, didn't I show this one already? Jasper? I could have sworn I showed this one already. I'm going insane. I did show you these already, didn't I? I don't know if this is picture Jasper or not, but I showed you these. I know I did. We have more mother of pearl, freeform, irregular cut, just like the others. They're not perfect. They're certain millimeter. I would say they're approximately 8 millimeter, 7 or 8 millimeter by less. It's because they're not square. It's hard to tell. So you have the blue mother of pearl, the pink. This is what magenta. This is magenta, and this beautiful green. Hang. I don't like green. I like this. Very pretty. Again, these were a penny. I'm selling them for $2. I'm just raising everything by a penny. These are beads, but you could make these into tabs very easily because they're flat. This is called that Paddywaxx. I think I showed you one before. These are bigger. This is 29 by 6 millimeters. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ain't those pretty? These are gorgeous. Look at that. Ooh, is that a... No, it's not. It looks like a crack. It's not a crack. Interesting. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. The Paddywaxx. But you see, these are cut. These are drilled for beads. So you can wear this as a necklace or as an earring with a little something on the bottom to finish it off. Or a bracelet, if you like chunky bracelets. I love them. And I guess it comes in different colors. It comes in this green and gray. Sorry about that. So it comes in this green and gray, or yellow and gray, whatever you want. I don't know. It looks greenish to me. And this brown and tan, and brown and gray, and look at that. And then there's tan and brown. It's tan and brown. Yeah, don't. I like it. I like it though. They're again, when they're unusual, I will definitely buy them. I can't help it. I was addicted. Like I said, I spent thousands of dollars on this stuff. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is what's called a crazy horse stone. Yeah, it's crazy, all right. I don't know why they call it, but it's this crazy horse stone. Very pretty. Look at that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That makes a pretty design. Again, because these are this shape, with a little bit of height, you could make this into a cabochon and use a bezel around it if you wanted to make a brooch or necklace or a pendant or something. Nice. Look at this one. You can almost see a picture in it if you want to. I see mountains. These are beautiful. This looks like a leopard. Does that look like a leopard to you? Yeah, that looks like leopard to me. Crazy horse stone. Crazy horse stone. Who knew? I guess back then I knew, but not now. I'm trying not to get the stupid thing to autofocus. Gotta have the autofocus on, otherwise you can't see it at all. So, next. Remember I was telling you that lapis lazuli comes in a lighter blue, a little bit lighter, and they call it denim lapis? This is what denim lapis looks like. Isn't it pretty? It looks like denim. Yeah. If you look at the whole thing together, it looks like denim. You wear a pair of bleached denim pants or something. I love these. These are wonderful. These are 8mm. They're 2 cents. They were 2 cents a piece. Now they're 3. You know, like I said, I'm just charging a penny extra on these. The cabachons, that's a little different. Those might go for a little more. But I am willing to get rid of all of this stuff. If any of you want it, let me know. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to put it aside for you if you want to wait. But I will write it down so I know you're the first who wants this particular bead and how many you want. Okay? And that way, excuse me, my nose is leaking. That way, when you see more that you want, you just keep emailing me. I want the lapis lazuli, the 8mm. I want the kyanite. Send me 12. I want 9 of these. You know, whatever it is, and I will keep a list specifically for you. And when they get up to a certain amount, we'll work out payment and shipping. But this way, I'm not going to put it aside, because if you say you don't want it, somebody else is going to want it. Might want it. Might. I'm not going to say is, because nothing's sure in this life. All right, here is some sodalite. I was just thinking of that. Sodalite is very similar to lapis in that it's blue with white occlusions. Yeah, here's the lapis that I had. Oh, where's the lapis? Was that, no, the bear was, the bears were denim lapis, if you remember. They were denim lapis. I had a way. I know I showed you. I don't know where they are now. Oh well, that's life. Cellulite, like I said, it's different. Has a different. Each of these stones have different names, not because of their colors, not always because of their colors or their textures. It's because of their hardness. They call it MOH, Mo, hardness. Some stones are harder than others, which means they will, I'm not sure if they're more likely or less likely to chip. But like diamond is the hardest stone you can get. And then limestone is among the softest, which is why they don't make jewelry out of limestone. But I I don't know what the mo on the hardness on Sodalite is. Oh, wait a minute, it might say it on here. These are 15 millimeter. Let's say inches. No, 8 millimeter. I'm sorry. The 8 millimeter round. These were 15 inches was the length of the string when I first bought it. Now these are a couple. I bought a couple of strings here. That's probably why they're 2 cents each, because I paid less. I bought more. But it's similar to lapis, and it's dark blue, and it's got white or a lighter color banded through it somehow or mixed in. It's just beautiful. Sodalite is a really nice bead, I have to say. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, I'm figuring this out, all right? Maybe by the 3rd box. Oh, I got a cut. Aw, I didn't even realize it. All right, here we've got some really nice beads. These are beads, and again, you can use these as cabachons. This is more lepidolite. Lepidolite? Lepidolite. Ah, look at these squares. These are squares, and these are drilled this way. But look at these. Are they gorgeous? They're just beautiful. And again, you can make these into cabs too. You can make any bead or stone that has a flat surface somewhere. You may have to sand it down a little to get it even flatter, to sit flush, sit down, but you can always make your bezel a little higher and fill it in around the sides, and then, you know, fold it over. That's what a bezel is. It's just, yeah, those are easy. I learned that I took an art class at the Museum of Art in Palm Beach, and I learned so much. I really did. I learned a lot. This is wood marble. It's small. It's a 6x6 cube, but it's called wood marble. Son of a gun, if that doesn't look like wood. Those are wood colors, definitely. And it's a marble, which is, so it's got the marbling through it. Marble is not a very strong stone. Even though you might want a slab of it for mixing chocolate and other things, in your kitchen, it's not very strong, and it's very easy to chip. I know. I had a beautiful marble slab when I was making cakes and chocolate, and never mind. This is amethyst, 8 millimeter, and this is a dark amethyst. Usually amethyst is not this dark, but these are dark. These are rather on the dark side. On the dark side. But I love this. This, amethyst is one of my favorite. I love purple. These look like purple grapes. I swear, don't these look like purple grapes? Little baby purple grapes. But at least I'm getting to learn my sizes. This is 8 millimeter. Again, that's because I wrote it down. Come on, close. It doesn't want to close. There we go. Okay, last box. This, I don't know what kind of mother of pearl this is. I know it's a mother of pearl, but there's a special, I think it's called rainbow. Look at that. Ah, oh my goodness. I hate this every time I put my fingers in. The camera refocuses. I apologize for that. But look at that. That looks like a rainbow. You can see all the gold and all different. Look at that. With the pink in it. I mean, it's not that bright. When you look at it, well, yeah, it is. it's very reflective. I've never seen anything. It's iridescent, very iridescent. And, oh, I see what it is now. It's mother of pearl that has an iridescent coating on one side, but not on the other. Interesting, isn't that? Very interesting. Oh, yeah. It looks like one side has iridescence poured onto it, and the other side is plain. There's iridescent. There's plain. Still shiny, still gold, still mother of pearly. But I don't know. To me, it's got to be man-made with the iridescence. So this might be man-made mother of pearl. I don't know how they do it. It could be a glass. Could be real mother of pearl that's been dyed. Because, like I said, they do dye a lot of different stones. Here's the same mother of stones. Mother of the stone. The same mother of pearl, only a little larger. And again, why does it show better in the shade? It shows better in the shade. Iridescent. Not iridescent. Iridescent. Not iridescent. Iridescent. Oh, both sides of these are iridescent. Huh. Weird. But this is a mother of pearl. I'm going to call it rainbow mother of pearl. Because that's basically what it is. Gold rainbow. Really beautiful. I see they left some rough edges. Not all of it is smooth. Not all of them. Some of them are have a little bit of texture in them. And you live, you learn. Okay, last time I'm going to say this. If you're interested in any of these beads, let me know which ones. If I can, and you need a closer look, I'll send you a picture. Let me know how many you want, if you want to wait, or if you want me to send them right away. Just tell me, and we'll figure it out together. Email me. My email address information is in the description below. Hi, Mommy. And, yeah, that's, are we having fun yet? I think so. In the meantime, please be kind, be good, be nice. It doesn't cost anything, and you might make a new friend. Be safe. Most of all, be safe. Do what you have to do to keep yourself and others safe. If you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed this video of my showing you my old jewelry collection, my bead collection, I mean, I've got more. All of this stuff was in the storage room, and I've got more. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you're always notified when I upload a new video or live live every Friday at 7:30 p.m. And until next time, arrivederci.